New Brunswick, New Jersey presents a dynamic opportunity for real estate investors due to its robust economy, academic presence, and consistent demand for rental properties. As a hub for education, healthcare, and transportation, New Brunswick is home to Rutgers University, Johnson & Johnson's headquarters, and Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, making it a prime location for both residential and commercial investments. Investors looking to enter this market can capitalize on the city's growing student and professional population, as well as its ongoing redevelopment efforts. Detailed strategy for buying and developing investment properties in New Brunswick, New Jersey. 1. Analyze the market and understand the investment landscape. Step-by-step population and employment growth. New Brunswick has a population of over 55,000 and is part of the greater New York City metropolitan area. The presence of Rutgers University, one of the largest universities in the state, ensures a consistent demand for rental properties, especially from students and university staff. Additionally, major employers like Johnson & Johnson and the Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital create a steady demand for housing among professionals. Rental market. The city's high percentage of renters, approximately 70%, makes it an ideal market for rental properties. As housing demand outpaces supply, rental prices have been steadily increasing, offering excellent opportunities for cash flow and appreciation. Appreciation potential. New Brunswick is undergoing several redevelopment projects, including improvements in its downtown area, transportation hubs, and residential neighborhoods. These projects, along with rising demand for both affordable and luxury housing, are contributing to property appreciation across the city. 2. Target key investment areas. Step-by-step downtown New Brunswick. The downtown area is a prime spot for mixed-use development and commercial real estate. Investors can look for opportunities in the retail, office, and residential sectors. With restaurants, cultural attractions, and shopping growing in this area, investing in mixed-use buildings can yield high returns. Properties that offer commercial spaces on the ground floor and apartments or condominiums on upper levels cater to both businesses and residents. College Avenue and Rutgers area properties near Rutgers University are always in demand. Student housing is one of the most consistent rental markets in New Brunswick. Investors can focus on multi-family homes or smaller apartment buildings that cater to student tenants. By offering quality, well-maintained housing, you can command higher rents and maintain consistent occupancy. Easton Avenue, a highly trafficked area by Rutgers students, Easton Avenue is ideal for student housing and commercial investments. Restaurants, bars, and cafes that cater to the student population thrive in this area. Purchasing mixed-use properties or even small commercial properties that can be leased to popular franchises is an excellent strategy. 5th and Somerset Streets. These areas are undergoing revitalization, with new residential and commercial developments. Investing in older properties for redevelopment or purchasing land for new construction can offer long-term appreciation as the area continues to improve. Somerset Street, in particular, is attractive due to its proximity to downtown and its growth potential as a residential and retail hub. Medical and University Corridor, near the Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital and Rutgers Medical School, there is a high demand for rental properties targeting healthcare professionals and students. Properties in this corridor can be converted into short-term rental units or leased to medical professionals. This is an area with steady long-term rental demand. Choose the right property type. Multifamily homes are a popular investment choice in New Brunswick. The high percentage of renters, combined with a diverse population, makes multifamily buildings a strong option for generating consistent cash flow. Investors can look for small apartment buildings or duplexes near the university or hospital. Investing in mixed-use properties with residential units above and commercial spaces below is an excellent strategy in downtown New Brunswick. These buildings allow investors to diversify their income streams, offering both residential and commercial rent. Restaurants, cafes, and shops targeting students and professionals make excellent commercial tenants. Off-campus housing for Rutgers students is a significant investment opportunity. By converting single-family homes or multifamily properties into student rentals, investors can create high-demand rental units. These units tend to command higher rents due to location and convenience. Secure financing and leverage incentives. Work with lenders who are familiar with New Brunswick's market. Many banks and credit unions in the area offer competitive loan programs for investors. You may qualify for lower rates or special programs if you are developing affordable housing or mixed-use properties. Parts of New Brunswick are classified as opportunity zones, which offer tax incentives to investors who reinvest capital gains into qualified properties in these zones. By focusing on development projects in these areas, investors can reduce or even eliminate capital gains taxes over time. New Brunswick has a need for affordable housing, especially as rental rates rise. Developing or rehabilitating properties with the help of low-income housing tax credits can make projects financially viable while serving the community's need for affordable housing. New Brunswick has historic buildings, especially downtown. If you purchase a property that qualifies, you can take advantage of both state and federal tax credits for renovations, significantly reducing development costs. Focus on redevelopment and value-add opportunities. New Brunswick has many older properties, particularly in downtown and surrounding neighborhoods. Investors can buy these properties at a lower price point, invest in renovations, and either resell them or lease them at higher rents. Renovations should focus on modernizing units, improving energy efficiency, and enhancing the building's curb appeal. Many older single-family homes near Rutgers can be converted into multi-unit rentals or student housing. This is a value-add opportunity that can significantly increase the property's rental income potential. In areas like downtown and Easton Avenue, there is increasing demand for mixed-use spaces. Adding a commercial unit on the first floor, such as a cafe, small shop, or service provider, while maintaining residential units above, can diversify revenue streams. Evaluate long-term investment potential. Buy and hold strategy. With the growing demand for rental units, especially in student housing and professional housing near medical centers, a buy and hold strategy is ideal. Properties near Rutgers and Robert Wood Johnson Hospital can be held long-term to benefit from both rental income and appreciation. Future development projects. New Brunswick is undergoing significant redevelopment in its downtown and transit-oriented areas. Investors who focus on properties near these redevelopment projects can expect appreciation as the city continues to grow. Long-term investments in multifamily or mixed-use properties in these areas can yield high returns over time. Transportation hub. New Brunswick's accessibility to New York City and Philadelphia through NJ Transit and major highways makes it a prime location for commuters. Properties close to transportation hubs, such as the New Brunswick train station, have excellent long-term appreciation potential as more professionals seek affordable housing outside of New York City. Mitigate risks and plan for challenges. Student turnover. Renting to students means frequent turnover. To mitigate the risk of vacancies, consider offering 12-month leases that start in June or July, allowing you to capture the next wave of students moving in before the academic year begins. Additionally, working with a property management company that specializes in student rentals can help streamline tenant turnover. Vacancy rates. While rental demand in New Brunswick is high, it's important to account for potential vacancies, especially during slower periods like the summer months for student housing. Setting aside reserves and maintaining a strong marketing strategy will help ensure consistent occupancy. Community concerns. When developing new projects or renovating older properties, be aware of community concerns regarding gentrification or student housing. Working with local officials and engaging with the community can help smooth the development process. 8. Leverage professional property management. Hire a property management company. If you're investing in student housing or multifamily properties, consider working with a local property management company. This will ensure your properties are well maintained, tenant relations are managed, and vacancies are minimized. Property managers with experience in student housing will handle tenant turnover, repairs, and rent collection. Focus on tenant retention. For properties outside of the student housing market, focus on attracting long-term tenants, especially healthcare professionals or university staff. Offering amenities such as secure parking, in-unit laundry, and proximity to public transit can help attract and retain these tenants. 9. Plan for property appreciation. Track local redevelopment projects. The ongoing redevelopment of New Brunswick's downtown and its medical and educational corridors will likely lead to property appreciation. Stay informed about upcoming development projects, zoning changes, and public infrastructure improvements. These factors can influence property values and rental demand. Invest in property improvements. Renovating your properties with modern amenities, energy-efficient upgrades, and aesthetic improvements will not only increase rental income but also position your property for appreciation over time. Focus on high-quality finishes and smart home technology, which appeal to both students and professionals. 10. Exit strategy. Long-term hold for appreciation. As New Brunswick continues to develop, holding onto properties for long-term appreciation may be the most profitable strategy. Given the city's strong rental demand, especially near Rutgers and medical centers, a long-term buy-and-hold strategy ensures both rental income and property value appreciation. Sell to institutional investors or REITs. As New Brunswick becomes more attractive to institutional investors and real estate investment trusts, REITs, you may find opportunities to sell your developed or redeveloped properties to larger investors. This can be especially profitable if you have improved the property through redevelopment or repositioning. 1031 Exchange for tax deferral. If you decide to sell your New Brunswick investment properties, consider using a 1031 exchange to defer capital gains taxes. This allows you to reinvest in other investment properties without incurring immediate tax liabilities. Final thoughts. Investing in New Brunswick offers significant opportunities for both short-term cash flow and long-term appreciation. By focusing on student housing, multifamily properties, and mixed-use developments, investors can benefit from the city's growing population, strong rental demand, and ongoing redevelopment projects. With the right strategy, New Brunswick can be a rewarding market for savvy real estate investors.